Hello ladies, I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy. Welcome to this channel, or welcome back. So today I want to talk in this video about feminine energy when we are not at our best, we're not feeling our best. Because I had a lady on the Feminine Energy group on Facebook, and again I want to invite you to join the group if you haven't already. So because we have wonderful discussions there about feminine energy, is a great place to meet other lovely ladies and to discuss everything about feminine energy, and you can ask your questions and get answers as well. So I invite you to join. I'll leave the link to the group in the description of this video. And one of the ladies in that group was asking, because we do a Q&A session once a week, so she was asking, how can I feel feminine when I'm not feeling good? I struggle to feel feminine when I'm not feeling at my best for whatever reasons. And she said that she wasn't feeling exactly feminine. She was feeling more masculine, or she wasn't able to embody her feminine energy when she wasn't feeling unwell. And the thing is, when we talk about feminine energy, I think a lot of women tend to think that feminine energy, it's all about feeling good all the time. You know, it's always feeling wonderful, feeling amazing, positive feelings, you know, feeling joyful and happy, and etc. And yes, we talk about that a lot in my channel, but we talk about that a lot because that's how, you know, we are here in this world to feel that. To feel like that, to feel joyful, to feel happy every day when we are embodying our true selves, when we are following our true path, when we're choosing to do things and be with people that resonate with us, that, you know, are for our highest good and resonate with us and feel it's our purpose, etc. That's how we feel. We talk about that a lot, but that doesn't mean that life is perfect. Right? That's not what it means. Life is not perfect. And that's what feminine energy is. It's not about being perfect. It's not about, oh, I have to feel happy every day. Otherwise I'm not feminine. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, being in your feminine energy is being real. It's being raw. It's being real. It's being genuine, you know, and it's about embracing everything that you are. Oh, not just the good emotions, but the bad emotions or the not so positive emotions. It's embracing all of who you are, and it's allowing yourself to feel, you know, and to feel all the feels. And sometimes the feels are not that positive, you know. I don't know, because for example, yesterday, I think last Thursday and yesterday, I was really exhausted. I was feeling really tired, because usually when those days before my period comes, I feel really tired, and sometimes I'm not in a very good mood as well. And I was feeling like that, you know, Thursday and yesterday. Today I just returned to my happiness, my, you know, but I wasn't feeling good. So I'm not gonna beat myself up when, you know, on those days, just because I'm not feeling good. That just creates resistance. It just creates a lot of even more negative emotions. And I just accept today I'm not feeling very well. What do I need? Because this is all about feminine energy. It's all about listening to ourselves, listening to what our bodies are telling us, and asking ourselves, what do I need today? Maybe today I need more rest. Maybe I just need, you know, chocolate. Maybe I need just, you know, be at home, cozy with on the sofa with my dog, or I need a good meal, home cooked meal, or, you know, whatever it is. Just give yourself that and allow yourself to feel, because you don't stop being feminine just because you're not feeling good, you know, or you're feeling unwell, or you're feeling tired, or you're feeling angry, you know, or you don't stop being feminine. Being feminine, it's feeling. It's all about feeling. It's all about embracing your emotions and allow yourself to feel all the feels, because especially the not so good ones, because that's when you allow those emotions to go through you, to pass through you, so they can be released. Because when you try you try to not feel bad, or you tell yourself that is wrong or that is not feminine or whatever, you're going to create resistance, and you're going to feel bad double. Right? And that's not repressing your emotions. It's not feminine energy. That comes from your wounded energy, maybe from your wounded self. Maybe you were not, your emotions were not validated, were not important or were validated when you were little, when you were growing up. And now you think that you don't have to feel that way, or you don't allow yourself to feel those emotions or feel that way. But that's not true, because embodying your feminine energy is letting go of all those beliefs. It's honoring how you feel, it's honoring your emotions, and it's embracing everything that you are, the light side and the shadow side as well. So no, you don't stop being feminine just because you are feeling unwell, or not your best self. In fact, that is feminine. And when you listen to yourself and you embody and embrace those emotions, that is what feminine energy is all about, right? And that's the contrary, the opposite of masculine energy, because masculine energy, a lot of times, it's about getting things done. It's a straight line. So very often it's ignoring how you feel in order to get things done, right? Feminine energy, on the other hand, it's not about ignoring how you feel. It's about allowing yourself to feel. It's connecting to your heart, connecting to your soul, connecting to your heart, right? And it's also about understanding who you are and what do you need, right? And understanding who you are, it's listening to the whole of you, right? In the days you are feeling wonderful and the days you're not so well, right? Because a lot of women who have been living in survival mode, who have been suppressing their emotions, they have been suppressing their emotions for years. They've been ignoring how they feel. They've been like, no, I feel this way, but I have to push myself. I have to force myself. I cannot allow myself to feel this way. They don't give themselves space to feel. They don't give them space to breathe, and they feel bad because they're feeling bad, and etc., etc. And they just believe they have to push themselves and ignore. That's what a lot of women do, because that's why they are exhausted and they are having health issues, right? Because that's no way to live. And that's when you wake up, to have your feminine awakening, or some people call it spiritual awakening, or heart chakra, heart center awakening, whatever you want to call it. It's to feel the whole of you, right? It's time to stop just paying attention to the external, to what's happening outside of me, and it's time to pay attention to what's going on inside of me. So it's about time to, allow yourself to feel all the feels, because that's what life is. That's what life is. We live in a world of duality, of good and bad, black and white, men and women, masculine and feminine, right and left. We live in a world of duality, so you cannot embrace the whole of life and live your best life and feel, just enjoy your whole life. You cannot do that in your totality, in your totality, if you don't allow yourself to feel, the other part, the shadow part of you. That's how life is. That's how life is. And some people have this idea that, when I embody my feminine energy, everything will be pink, everything will be perfect, everything will be rainbows all the time. Then it's going into this happiness. And most of the time you will. Yes, absolutely. But sometimes or not. Sometimes you don't feel that well. Or sometimes also happens because a lot of embodying our feminine energy is working with our triggers. You know, there will be situations where people are going to trigger us, and that's when we know when we feel triggered, that's when we know we have work to do around that trigger. Or maybe we have some trauma around it, or some wounds, you know, some limiting beliefs, etc. That's when we know. So and that's the work we need to do. So in part of that work we need to do to overcome that trauma, to overcome those limiting beliefs, or you know, or those patterns, etc., it's allowing yourself to feel, right? Because you will, especially when you realize what you have been living before, what you have been accepting before, you will feel triggered, and you will feel, a lot of times you will go through a phase, you will feel angry, you will feel like frustrated, you will feel a lot of feels, right? And sometimes those are emotions you've been suppressing for so long, and you have to feel them. They have to come to the surface, and you have to allow yourself to feel so you can release, because that's when you feel it and then you release. That's the journey, that's the process. So you can evolve into a higher version of you, a more healthy version of you. So, and sometimes, yeah, you have to allow yourself to feel those emotions who are not so good to feel, but you have to feel them, right? And sometimes it's not about that. It's not about traumas or limiting beliefs. Sometimes it's just you maybe you didn't sleep very well, you're just tired, right? Or maybe you got a cold and you are sick, you are unwell, you know, and you don't feel your best, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine, right? So I just wanted to say this, you know, sometimes feminine energy, it's about, you know, putting your best dress, going to a party, feeling great, meet people, feel joyful, you know, living life, etc. And other days, it's feminine energy. It's just about lying down on your sofa with a cup of tea, you know, and doing nothing, or just watch your favorite movie, you know, because you're not feeling so great that day. So, but one thing that I want to finish this video with saying is that you will never not be feminine because you are not feeling good, you're not feeling your best. Your feminine energy, it's something that it's part of you, right? It's part of you. We're born with feminine energy. You cannot lose your feminine energy because you're not feeling good, or you cannot, you know, not be in your feminine energy because you're not feeling good, because feminine energy is not connected to feeling good all the time. It's connected to feel everything, because that's what life is. So I hope this clarifies, because I know a lot more ladies must have this question as well. I hope this helps, and let me know in the comments, and I'll speak to you soon and wish you a very good day.